Hello friends, 598 days of war between Russia and Ukraine. As far as Israeli-Palestinian conflict is concerned, after establishing of restricted militarized zone by IDF around Gaza, the Israeli government gave an ultimatum of 24 hours to Gaza civilians to evacuate part of Gaza Strip up till Wadi Gaza. The ground offensive, however, seems to be awaiting till Israeli Air Force destroys all visible structures in the desired zone. It is said in the meantime that more than 1 million people are shifting to southern part of Gaza. Palestinian resistance launched more than 150 missiles towards Ashkelon, and the protest against the Israeli operation in Gaza is continuing worldwide in millions and increasing. Now from the Ukrainian war zone in south on Kherson front, intensified artillery preparations from the Ukrainians are continuing using even HIMARS. Its sabotage and reconnaissance groups are setting position to expand zone of control. The Russian army too is participating in counter battery operations, hitting many targets, especially towards Barsileo as well as the western bank of Dnieper River. On Zaporizhia front towards Orikhovo sector, south of Orikhovo, Ukrainians are trying to expand zone of penetration, but so far has not been able, and it seems that their offensive has become slower than before. One of their armored groups attacked Russian position in northeast of Novopro-Kopovka, but no gains. Most part of the Rabotine, as earlier, remains grey zone. In the meantime, the Ukrainians tried their attack helicopters at ultra low level in Rabotine, Novopro-Kopovka, Verbov line. The outcome of this new induction of air power is yet to be known. On Remifka salient, no significant changes, but overall it's clear that Ukrainian formations are preparing for a new offensive from Kherson to Zaporizhia front, but this time Zaporizhia front may be probably a distraction, as the Ukrainians are bringing reinforcements even towards Verbov, Rabotino, Orikhovo, Staro, Myorsky area, and they are close to 10 assault groups or detachments. In north on Kupyansk Front, the Russian army continues its creepy advancement, that is at pretty slow, and have managed to gain many Ukrainian strongholds near Sinkivka. Similar is towards Swatovo-Kremenaya line, except few gains. There are no significant changes. From Liman-Persy direction also, Russians carried out offensive and made some gains this side as well. Down the line towards Liman, no changes. On eastern front, main focus remains towards Avdiivka, where heavy concrete fortification as well as new Ukrainian reinforcements are preventing Russian advancement. In north, earlier as the information was that the Russians have captured West Heap, but now it seems they have withdrawn from there, and this particular area is grey zone now. Similar situation towards Berdichi, where the fight is on the outskirts. Western side of it, Russians have entered Petrivka village and have recaptured north of Krasnohorivka, which they had lost earlier. In south, Russian army is launching various offensive on the outskirts of Avdiivka and also from northwest, from Kamenka side, from southwest Vodyane and from Upitne direction. In overall, the initial Russian momentum seems to have slowed down. Nonetheless, they are advancing in bits and pieces, and it seems before the fall of the winter, it will turn into positional battle. On Bakhmut front towards southern flank, on Klishivka-Andriivka Kurdyumovka line, intensity of conflict has come down slightly. The Ukrainians are trying to bring reinforcements. In Bakhmut West, that is Kromov, the Russians carried out huge bombing in northern part, which means that Ukrainians have brought their reinforcements again in this small establishment. On interdiction missions, Russians are launching Zeran 2 kamikaze drones in Odisha, hitting port infrastructure, while the Ukrainians shelled Bryansk, Belgorod, Kursk. Ukrainian underwater drones attacked Russian patrol ships Pavel Derezavin in Sevastopol Bay. Some damage has been reported. Another tugboat was also hit. However, Ukrainians' ground activities towards Belgorod direction have reduced drastically. And that is all as of now. See you tomorrow, almost same time. Thanks.